Erika, I have to say, I've entered this room a lot, and I've never gotten that kind of response. So clearly it's you and not me, which I am so thankful for and so honored by your presence. And as you can tell, Arkansas loves you, and we're so thankful that you're here. And just look at this amazing room. I had a chance to tell Erika earlier that it's not often that we get begged to come to events. And we have heard from people all over that wanted to be here, not because they want to be at an event, but because they want to show up and show their support for what you're doing and what you mean to this country, and we are so grateful. I want to give a special shout out and thank you to the Turning Point USA members from across our state who are joining us. Will you guys stand up? I know there's a handful behind me, but there are a lot of students here. We want to applaud you. Seeing the young people from every corner of our state in a job that can sometimes be a little discouraging, this is inspirational. To see so many young people who are leaders on their campuses give each one of us, and should give each one of us, hope for the future, because we know that it is bright with a generation of people who are willing to stand up, to speak out, and be so bold. So thank you for what you're doing. I know sometimes it's not easy. And I want to say thank you to the state leaders and legislators here in the crowd. We are lucky and blessed that we live in a state where we have unapologetic leadership that is willing to be bold and transformational. And so many of the great things that are happening in Arkansas are because we have a great partnership with people who are serving in elected office. So thank you for what you're doing as well. Earlier today, we were at Arkansas Christian Academy in Bryant for a pep rally, and it was peppy. I've already asked if I can bring that band and cheerleaders, a group of cheerleaders with me everywhere I go, but to celebrate their school's Club America chapter, which is what we're here today to celebrate, and something that is going to be so remarkable and really, I think, sweep and inspire students in every corner of our country. It's the exact type of civic engagement that we want to see at schools across our state. It's never too early to learn the values of faith and freedom that power our country. And I believe that these clubs are the perfect way for our young people to get involved in the civic process early. I had the privilege of knowing Erika's husband, Charlie Kirk, for over a decade before he was tragically lost to an assassin's bullet. Charlie wasn't just a great friend. He was one of the conservative movement's smartest, strongest, and most faithful leaders. His brutal murder was one of the most horrific things that I've ever seen, and a dark reminder that we live in a fallen world full of sin and evil. But there's good news, because Charlie was a believer, and I know that his faith, like mine, told him to never shy away in the face of evil. Our faith, in fact, tells us to put our trust in God and to confront evil head on. A single assassin's bullet did not silence the movement that Charlie built. In fact, it made his movement bigger and stronger than ever before. He changed young people's lives through the message that he shared. And now that message is being heard more and more, and that's a great thing for America. After Charlie's murder, there was an outpouring of support across our state and across our country. In many places in Arkansas, people created spontaneous memorials. And on the Benton County Courthouse steps, people placed flags and notes in Charlie's honor. Two women, somehow thought it was acceptable to vandalize the memorial and tear down what their neighbors had placed there to honor Charlie's life. It was vile and it was shameful. But the important part of this story is not what those two women did. It's what happened after. 3 young men, high school students, Coda, Enzo, and Riley, passed by their memorial on scooters and saw that it had been vandalized and torn down. So they got off their scooters, they picked up the scattered flags and signs, and they put the memorial back together. These were not kids looking for attention. In fact, the only reason we even know it happened is because it was caught on a security camera. At a time when grown adults were saying the most vile things imaginable about a man who was murdered for showing his faith, these kids showed us that light is possible